What's up? It's your boy with another quick video. This is more just a self-reflection thing for me. But I felt it was important enough to that I should do it. It's not an analysis of the whole throw because the biggest thing, and I'm sure if you guys watch my videos, which I'm still astonished people do, um, is the biggest thing that I changed here, and it's more of just the way I thought about it. And I'm sure if you watch my videos, you probably notice is that I got my left foot down way quicker than I usually do out of the back. And that's actually the kind of thing I want to address. It's not, and so backstory. Everyone used to like this has just been the just like the crux of like my really bad finishes, and it's just getting my left foot down. So like all my weight, like all my best throws would be like over here, but they weren't even good. And like you know, and I've just never had a really good release. I would always palm the disc, or it'd be all wobbly, or it'd pull. But granted, this is with a pin, so I still have yet to test this theory with a discus, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. And everyone used to tell me that I wasn't getting my left foot down fast enough, which I never thought was the problem because I always was like, well, my left foot is quick. Like, it always gets down fast. So then I started to think to myself earlier in the week, I was like, well, it's going down really fast, but what if I think about it that it's landing fast in the wrong place? So so then I started drilling, and I thought about instead of my placing my foot here, placing my foot here in the heel toe relationship. And once I actually thought of it as a placement instead of getting it down, rather placing it, so I just imagined like there was like a circle, a circle here, and I had to get my foot inside that circle. Okay, and then once I actually thought about it like that, my left foot got down so much better. And I mean, these were really slow throws because it was raining and I was just trying to feel position, so I wasn't trying to go fast. Um, so I mean, I was just kind of not even range throwing, just doing basically drill throws. Um, and I mean, these were some of the best finishes I've ever had in my entire life of throwing. So, I mean, granted, I didn't really block particularly well. But I mean, this was my first day doing it. I was not used to this at all. But um I just loved how like even though I could have caught it maybe a little deeper. I mean, I wasn't going fast, so I'm not going to really catch it that deep, cuz I don't. But this is like the first time I'm actually long. Oh my god. Long over my right side, and it's actually finishing like forward, like I'm actually getting out, which I'm super excited about because the big crux of my throw is that I always throw it up and not up and out. So I mean, uh, I can't wait to actually throw it with a discus. But I mean, I just thought that this line of thinking would kind of help people who are struggling with getting their left foot down on time. Because that's basically the key to having a really good finish. I mean, if you don't get your left foot down on time, it doesn't really matter what else you do, honestly, because you're not going to have the most optimal finish. I mean, even if you're a freak athlete, some people would say they can, quote unquote, get away with it, but if those athletes got their left foot down on time, they would throw further. I mean, Gerd Cantor, for example, he was notorious for not getting his left foot down on time. And I mean, granted, he threw 66 meters while his left foot was late, and he was super wide and kind of pulling off it. But when he got his left foot down on time, he threw 70 plus meters. So it's like, yeah, okay. And I mean, that's not the best Gerd Kanter. He's my favorite throw of all time. So, and I mean, obviously, if you can kind of see the way I start my throw, you can kind of see that I kind of mimic him a little. um, you know, but I'm not here to gush about Gerd Kanter, you know. But yeah, I just thought, like, thinking about, instead of getting it down fast, placing it in a certain place. And then once I felt that, it just became super easy. Like, I went home and I drilled it at like full speed inside my house, and I was getting it down super fast at full speed. So I know I can do it fast. So it's like, man, it's crazy. Like, 8 years this has been the crux of my throw, and now in one day, just a different way of thinking. That's just how important it is. So, I mean, and again, I mean, I know this isn't the most perfect throw, but I mean, this is just probably the biggest technical breakthrough in my entire throwing career, in recent years at least. I mean, because now, I mean, this basically almost fixed my entire finish. So I hope I start throwing way further. I have to get consistent at this. Well, first I have to get a discus in my hand and see if it actually works. But again, I don't see why it wouldn't. So yeah, but again, just to reiterate, if you're having trouble getting it down super fast out of the just getting your left foot, or if your right foot if you're left-handed, in the front, think about it. Think about placing it in the front. So think about, like, you have to like get it into like a little circle. And the way I drilled this is I actually like made a chalk ring, and I put chalk, like I put like a chalk circle here and a chalk circle here, and then I drilled it for about 4 hours, just getting my feet into those circles until I could do it without even thinking. And then the next day I went and did this practice. I wish it wasn't raining so I would be able to throw a discus or even the pins. My finger was kind of killing me and I ran out of tape, so that's also why I was throwing the pins. But I wish the ring wasn't wet so I could actually go fast and see what happened. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I just thought this would help people. So yeah. See you later.